Today we're going to be changing the air filter in my Chevy Lumina. Now before you click off of the video, I know changing an air filter is kind of boring and everybody pretty much knows how to do it. But I'm going to be educating you today on the three primary or different style of air filters. So replacing your air filter is probably one of the easiest and cheapest preventative maintenance measures that you can do in your car. There's going to be different style of air filters, as I said before, depending on the performance that you want. The primary style of filters are the paper filter, the gauze air filter, also known as the cotton gauze air filter, and the foam filter. The foam filter has typically been used in smaller sized engines, such as lawnmowers, but in the past 10 to 15 years it has been developed to be used in cars, and some in racing cars. But for this 1990 Chevy Lumina, I was not actually able to find a foam filter. Next up we have the cotton gauze air filter, and these are considered the high performance aftermarket filters. The most commonly known brand are the K&N filters. These filters are considered washable and reusable to an extent. So K&N claims that depending on the style of filter, they can last from 50,000 to 100,000 miles. It's also recommended to inspect, wash, and re-oil the filters for every 25,000 to 50,000 miles, depending on the type of road conditions you drive in. They can become extremely expensive for an air filter for the upfront costs. For my Chevy Lumina, it's about $55 for the stock system. Modifications can actually be made for a cold air intake system for my Lumina, but that would cost around $90. The cleaning solution and the oil application every 50,000 miles can also get kind of expensive depending on which type of solutions you buy. However, I'm sure that I could find some cheap alternatives on eBay and Amazon. The filter that I'm replacing today has about 10 to 20,000 miles on it, give or take. I'm replacing it with a paper air filter. So the third filter that we're talking about today is the paper air filter, and that's what I got here. It was about $9.99 and it's said to last anywhere between 10,000 to 30,000 miles depending on your driving conditions. If you drive on a dirt road every day, you might have to inspect and replace every 10,000 miles or every other oil change. So compared to the K&N reusable air filter system, using paper filters for 100,000 miles and replacing every 20,000 miles, it's going to cost about $50 if you buy this style of filter. One K&N filter costs $50, and these are the cheap ones. And also, I found that the cleaning kit that includes the cleaning spray and the oil costs about $15. So actually, with the increased performance of the K&N filter, it just might be worth it purchasing that upfront cost of $50 for the filter and just inspecting it every 25,000 miles or so. However, today we're just going to be using the paper air filter. Maybe in the future I'll be switching to the K&N high performance model. This is AutOdometer, and I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know which filter you use in your car and why. Thanks for watching.